Alright, bath time's over. I've had enough of these soap bubbles. Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. In the last episode, we finished up World 5 completely. In this episode, we're moving on, apparently, to a cloud world, which is World 6. And we have a very ice-looking castle over there. But I guess that's just because these are clouds, and clouds are evidently blue and not pure white. But yeah, welcome back to Super Mario 3D World. Let's go ahead and get started with World 6-1 Clear Pipe Cruise. And oh boy, we have a level completely centered around those things that were introduced in the very beginning of the game. And they seem to be one of the gimmicks that are, like, central to this game, and this is going to be kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and grab these coins, and I really like how you can change your path when you're inside of them. I think that was a great idea, a great design choice, and it looks like we're going to see whether it actually Why did I do that? Why did that look like a good idea to me? I was trying to, like, throw a fireball in there to see if I can destroy those things, and evidently you can, so let's go ahead and go over here, because I saw that there was an invisible cloud, but it doesn't seem like there's any beyond that, so let's just go ahead and go straight up, grab ourselves this star, man, move to the left, and grab this green star. May as well grab these 3 coins while we're here, too, right? Just because, why not? Can we get these 3 mines over here before this runs out? Yes, we can, but I'm not going to try for those top 3, because that would have ended up murdering me, and I don't want to lose my fire flower. Fire is the thing that is most important to my life. It literally warms my heart. Let's go ahead and powell this block and grab another fire flower so that I can make even more terrible jokes. Oh boy, or perhaps this guy's fire can warm my skin instead of my heart, but that sensation is not quite as pleasant if I do say so myself. So, we could use a fire flower and go through that clear pipe there, but instead, let's go ahead and wait for these fuzzies to pass and follow them. By which I mean go up here and go ahead and get ourselves some extra time and let them pass by doing one more rotation. See, gimmick levels like this in Mario games are done really well, I feel. And they never feel like they're overwhelming the gameplay or something like that. At least in this game, they seem to be done really, really well. And we have 2 green stars now. Let's go ahead and see if we can try to find our third by going through this place with the awesome camera angle. And I guess we're going to have to hit this POW block up here. So let's go ahead and do it and get out of the way of these fuzzies. And we can continue onward now. Man, this is so, like, this level feels really fast-paced in particular. Because I guess the movement itself, I was playing this game the day it came out. Well, I wasn't playing this game. I was in a Skype call with people who were playing this game, and somebody was complaining about, oh my gosh, you move so slowly in this game. And that is true. You do move fairly slowly compared to, oh boy. Oh, I thought that was going to just shoot me off to my death. That would have been so bad. But you do move fairly slowly compared to how you move in other Mario games. But in a level like this, you're moving really quickly, and usually the fact that you move slowly is obviated by the fact that the platforming is really fun and all the level design is really clever, but in this level in particular, you feel like you're just moving fast because the clear pipes make you move faster, so it is a little bit of a speed rush for a Sonic fan like me to play a level like this in a game such as this one. And that was a lot of designations of different random things that don't really matter, so let's go ahead and hop into this cloud and be shot out as if we were a cloudy cannonball. And oh boy, we get to eat all our enemies before we destroy them by touching them with our invincibility. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I didn't get a Starman. Never mind. I thought it was invincible and holding a Piranha Plant, but that would just be too overpowered. Something that eats everything in its path by itself isn't that overpowered, but if we were to be invincible along with that, that would just be way too much. Anyway, here we go. Oh boy, gonna have to find 5 of these coin key things that were introduced in that beach level again. Looks like we move at exactly the same speed as the fuzzies do, so there isn't too much to worry about as far as, running into them goes if we get into the pipe at a different time than they do. So let's go ahead and go up here and grab this thing, and there we go. We've unlocked our box, and I sure hope I haven't missed the stamp anywhere, because if I have, that would just be plain unfortunate. So let's go ahead and make a full loop around here, go up and jump into this box, and that brings us to the end. But it looks like Captain Toad is in here, so let's go ahead and try to save him or something, by which I mean not really save him, because he's just chilling trying to follow those coins. Can we bump into you, though? No, apparently we just fly through you. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Is there a stamp anywhere around here, or am I going to have to come back to this level later? It looks like that's the case. Yep. Yep. And in case you didn't hear me, yep. Looks like we're gonna have to come back to this level for the stamp, but that's alright. We got 3 green stars and the golden flagpole with Luigi and course clear, World 6-1. So I will see you guys in just a moment when I go back and get the stamp for that level, because I'm curious as to what it is. Oh my god, that is so incredibly well hidden. That was super frustrating to find. I've been here way longer than I care to admit, but the stamp of this level is on top of that pipe that takes you over to this part. Wow. Jeez. Alright, nice job on the hiding, Nintendo. Took me way too long to find that one. Alright, and after all that work to find that stamp, what do we get? Oh, it's Captain Toad on a roof. I'm not disappointed by that at all. I thought it was going to be like a pipe or something, and it was going to be really, really underwhelming and disappointing despite all the hard work I went through to get that. But anyway, after finally getting the stamp for that world, let's move on to World 6-2, Spooky Seasick Wreck, which is quite a mouthful, and it sounds a little bit intimidating. It sounds like a water level and a ghost level all in one, and this looks really cool. Oh my god, I love how this looks. I was a little bit scared of how this level was going to be for a minute, but let's go ahead and bonk you off the edge. Get out of here, mate. I'll come in after you because I felt so bad for you. Oh my god, that was absolutely pathetic. Anyway, let's go ahead and get our fire flower, and now we can move on. This is so... Oh my god, this is so perfect. It has such a ghost ship feel to it. I was about to compare it to, like, the ghost ship in the Wind Waker, because it's always, like, dark and rainy when you find that. So I suppose they got exactly what they were going for with this level. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This also seems like it's going to be really, really hard because the world is tilting beneath us, and there is a Luigi hiding below deck there. Oh my god, all the Luigis in this game, they are so troll, and I love them, every single one of them. Can I push you off the edge, or are you guys just going to sit here and be bullies to me? And I'm sure that's actually fairly close to what your name is, so I guess being bullies is your job, so well done on that, you fine contributors to society, but I would prefer if you would contribute to somebody else's society rather than mine. Now, my weight isn't controlling the direction that the ship is tilting, right? Okay, it looks like there aren't any secrets that we've missed here, unless I've missed something terribly, terribly obvious, which, of course, is always possible, as you all know very well at this point. But let's go ahead and continue on with the level and just hope and pray and pretend like I haven't missed anything awful. But, okay, the water is rising and falling here, and it looks like we're going to have to make our way into this group of friendly ghosts if we want to get the stamp for this level. So, whoa, almost got eaten by one of these oh-so-friendly ghosts right there. Can we hop, like, through them, or would that be too risky? I feel like that would be just a little bit too risky. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump off the wall and use my ninja powers, which were oh so easily accumulated when I was born as a mustached Italian plumber, and grab the stamp that way. So let's go ahead and go underneath these guys. Be very quiet so as not to spook the ghosts. Get it? That was barely a joke. I tried. That counts for something, right? Anyway, moving on, making less fun of how ridiculously stupid things I say are, we have the first green star of the level right here below all these ghosts. And by the first green star, I mean the second green star, and I'm an idiot and already missed one. But I suppose that goes without saying, so we have the stamp and one green star, and we'll be coming back immediately after this to get the next... Whoa! Whoa, I think that was the scariest thing about this level. Forget these ghosts, man. That right there, that little drop was like a jump scare in and of itself. So let's go ahead and finish up this level because I assume the end is fairly nearby. This is actually like, I want to say this is a really challenging level because of all the... Am I going to have to kill you guys? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, dang it. Too bad, so sad. Where does that put us? It puts us right here, so not terribly far from where we just were. And I know what you're doing this time, jump scare. You won't scare me. But, what was I going to say? I really have no... Oh, I want to say this level's really challenging, and I'm just getting really lucky. Because all this tiltiness business seems like it should be really hard, but I'm just not very good at, like... Alright, if I... Okay, I jump on you, and will that move you, or does it just stop you in your tracks? Nope. Okay. What am I doing? Alright, I will cut to when I get at least a semi-successful run of this, or at least when I feel like I'm gonna do it correctly. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Get out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Alright, jump on their heads, and that's how you push them. I thought at first you were supposed to just push them by, like, running into them, but that does not seem to be the case. We go ahead and destroy them, and we're rewarded for ending the lives of 2 of our enemies and not resolving things peacefully. Although I assume those people couldn't speak English or Italian or Japanese, or whatever language Mario speaks, so perhaps diplomacy would not have been the most efficacious solution in this situation. There we go. Go ahead and grab the flag with Mario. We're going to have to come back for the golden flagpole, but that's alright, because we have to come back for the green star as well. So I will see you guys in just a moment after we take a peek at this stamp, so that we might have another whack at this level. And oh boy, a fire flower. Probably should have gotten that way earlier. Alright, and it looks like if you kill those 2 guys right there, you get the first green star of the level. So it wasn't anything I explicitly, like, missed, I just sort of skipped over it. Alright, and there we go. We've got all the green stars and the golden flagpole for that level as well, this time with Peach, and we can move on to World 6-3, which is not Deep Jungle Drift. I'm sorry for those of you who are looking forward to seeing that level, perhaps, but is instead underneath this Bowser statue and is a lot more interesting looking Hands-On Hall. That sounds like a really weird name. What an insightful comment from Third Mario Brother, but okay, Hands-On Hall. Looks like the gimmick of this level is that we're going to have to play with the gamepad. So let's go ahead and open up our door and begin our training as the Toad Samurai. Not the... What was the one movie? The White Ninja or something like that? I think it was just a really dumb comedy, but no, we are the Toad Ninja instead. I actually know literally nothing about Samurai and Ninja aside from my knowledge that I've gleaned from watching Naruto with my friends. But other than that, I am fairly ignorant when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I'm sorry if, in advance, if I throw out some misnomers at some point. Let's go ahead and destroy this Goomba buddy over here, because he does not deserve to walk this earth anymore. That was the darkest way I could have said any of that. But we are Toad, and we have the power of the boomerang. We don't need the honor of the samurai. We need the power of weapons and destruction and death, because that is what has served us so far and is exactly what will serve us in the future. Although I suppose discipline would be needed to be able to throw a boomerang, like, well at all. So let's go ahead and, oops, kick that guy out of existence. I didn't mean to do that. I actually was going to try to, like, throw him onto one of those P-switches, but apparently you don't even need to do that, and it's totally useless. So let's go ahead and grab this Goomba suit, and immediately this Goomba, whose IQ is that of a genius, forgets who we are, even though we were just standing directly in front of him. Looks like this is the way to continue the level. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here and open these doors and see what we have. We have money, which is not a trap. I thought that this game was going to give us some, like, subliminal lesson about greed and have an enemy drop on us when that happened. But nope, that is not the case. We just get infinite money, and this game is so obsessed with money. Not quite so much as Super Mario Bros. 2, which is perhaps a good thing, because that game seemed a little bit silly. I never really played it, but the emphasis on the coinage, man, that game was heavy on the cash. Anyway, let's go ahead and run right in front of those Goombas, because we can. And can we do anything with these here? No, we can't. Because this is Hands-On Hall, I assume you can do anything with pretty much anything. So let's go ahead and murder this guy. And somehow these guys still aren't suspicious, because maybe this is a normal thing among Goombas when other Goombas begin to destroy them. Perhaps that's just like a normal part of a Goomba's life, and so they don't think it at all strange when I come to eliminate them all. And let's go ahead and stomp your brains out. Literally, I guess coins are actually that wallet thing's guts, so maybe that wasn't the nicest thing of me to do, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We're collecting key coins now rather than normal coins, so I just had to be sure of what kind of coins we were collecting. We have 4 propellers here. This was clearly designed for multiplayer, but unfortunately, my friends have all abandoned me for, actually, no, I have no idea where I was going with that. It was probably going to come out just one of my normal, stupid, terrible, unfunny jokes, but I'm just not playing with friends at the moment, so let's go ahead and collect ourselves our key coins, and we can move on to the next part of the level, but I feel like I'm probably missing something somewhere, since we only have 1 green star so far. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to be super edgy and try to jump on the edge of this thing right here. Get it? That was a joke. See? See what I mean when I talk about my terrible old, not funny jokes? Because I definitely do. Apparently this is the end of the level right here, and we only have 1 green star, and we lack a stamp as well, so there's definitely something going on here. We can freeze that, but what else can we do? Let's see. I have no idea. Can we go down there? It doesn't look like it. That looks like a bottomless pit, actually, because those things are disappearing when they reach the bottom of it. Reaching the bottom of a bottomless pit is an experience that nobody should ever have to go through. So, where are the green stars? Who knows? I certainly don't. Does this just take us up to the top? No, it takes us to a different part of the level, so let's go ahead and ring that. And we have some Goombas to fight with, and maybe we should actually fight these guys, because in the last level, destroying enemies led to getting a green star, so maybe it'll do the same thing here. Who knows? Is that the case? No, it doesn't seem like it, but we can ring this gong. We sure can make music, guys. Alright, we have a propeller suit, and I assume that's going to be used sometime for something. I have no idea what for, though, or when, so I'll just keep it around for now and hope that I don't miss anything obvious, which, well, now I guess it doesn't really matter if I miss anything obvious, because I just lost that as soon as I was talking about that. Let's go ahead and grab these coins, and you can grab stuff with boomerangs, and that is the coolest thing, I think, Although Zelda's been doing that for years, I think it's amazing that it's in a Mario game. So let's go ahead and murder these guys. And apparently these guys are just called Spikes, which I probably should have assumed from the fact that the level Spikes Mountain or whatever it was just had a bunch of these guys in it. But apparently I am not nearly well-versed enough in the Marios to know that. So let's go ahead and go in here. And are we? Yeah, we're outside in that place that we were just at, aren't we? Wow, that's kind of cool. So now if we go back out there, that guy's going to be gone, right? Because we just killed him? I would guess so, but is there anything on this side of the house? It doesn't look like it. Unfortunately, we got the third green star, but we seem to have missed the second. So, you know what that means, guys? We're going to be returning to this level as well after this. Oh, joy. Although I could probably just jump off the roof, I'm going to go ahead and grab the flagpole right now, just so I have a little bit more time to search for the green star and the stamp. Let me start the level anew. Anyway, that was a really cool level. I really loved the theme, and I couldn't really hear the music, but I'm sure it was great, because that sort of themed music, like Oriental themed music, I always really like. Anyway, I will see you guys in just a moment where we collect that green star and that stamp that we missed. So yeah, revisiting tons of the levels in this video, oh boy. Okay, and it looks like the second green star of the level is right here, but I'm not sure how you're meant to get this. Do you have to have, like, fire flower, or can we throw a boomerang at it and then come back up? Okay, that didn't work. Dang it. Oh, silly me. There we go. 4 helicopter hats, and we can probably use one of the things that makes you fly to grab this green star. So let's go ahead and jump on it from above. And there we go. Second green star of the level. Now that all that is left is the stamp. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? Okay, apparently I'm out here now. In an area completely different from any of the ones I've been in before, we can go ahead and grab the stamp here. Okay, apparently you can go outside there. I don't know if there was any tell as to whether you could do that or not, but that's where the stamp is, so there we go, I guess. Alright, I guess the only reason that was so difficult for me is because going outside is just not in my nature. It's not something that my body tells me naturally to do, because the outdoors is a scary, scary place. Anyway, that does it for 6-3, hands-on house, whatever it was, I don't know. We got the stamp, we got all the green stars, and we got the golden flagpole. So there we go. I think that's going to have to do it for this episode of Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. We got a good start on World 6. And in the next episode, we will continue with World 6 by starting off with Deep Jungle Drift, and then later on fighting with this big ol' ugly fellow over here. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.